Hello everyone and welcome to the first quarterfinal match. Well, I suppose you don't know who the quarterfinals are against, so you can see on your screen right now we have the 4 quarterfinals, unsurprisingly. Hankok versus the Wanderer, Antonis versus Cruel, Golden Gate versus Killer, and the game we're about to watch, UlyssesValbrand versus Benbowbaggins. So let us get rid of that amazing graphic. There we go. And reveal the amazing pitch. So, Benbowbaggins and his dirty dirty Chaos Dwarves have chose to receive. Steve Motti, the Orcs, have a wizard and a keg, as they say, or a babe back in the day. And you know, this Benbowbaggins Chorf team we're no strangers to it, having watched a couple of times already. We're on 13 men's for this super sexy bull. Look at that, like. And then everything else, look, we have a bunch of guard, we have a bunch of block, we have a bunch of mighty blow, we have some claw palm, and it's really nice, isn't it? And this edge up blodge ghoul, or blodge fucking hobgoblin, and this edge up wrestle hobbo as well. It's cool. And the orcs just have 12 men's, a bunch of block, bunch of guard, move up, edge up blitzer, palmer, and yeah, I mean, it's just really nice, right? Steve Monty just has to hope to not get completely out removed here, and I mean, no, that's basically it, right? There's no point in being there's no point in being any more technical about it. He really just has to not get completely removed and use the wizard at an opportune time, right? Already losing the toss is obviously not great, because you probably need to win the toss. But look, Benbo has only one claw palm, so it's not totally terrible. And it's Blood Bowl, right? Anything can happen in a game of Blood Bowl. And we start off with a quick snap. Man, this bull though is just so good. Strength 5, blodge, break, tackle, like this other bull, right, is perfectly fine. Like, he's amazing with block, break, tackle, and guard. But like, compared to the other bull, he just looks, he's so ordinary, like, isn't he? It's like looking at a Ford Fiesta and comparing it to like a Ferrari. Like, they're both really good cars. But like, one of them obviously is better than the other. So the first claw palm of the game kills the troll and fails the regen. So that whole bit about not getting out removed, as unlikely as it was, has failed at the first hurdle. But sure, Steve didn't need a troll anyway. And in fairness to Steve, he's set up deep enough so that, you know, he couldn't get clawed mighty blitz strike, but you can't really run very far to get away from this prick. And he just comes straight in and kills the Pesh mode, which obviously isn't very good, is it? 2 hits, well, 4 hits, 2 of them being like dead. The output does fix him though, and we have the ball. But you know, we're immediately down to 9 men's for the defense. Let's see what Steve's got up his sleeves here. Presumably it's just a mighty blow palm hit here. Like, the DP is kind of hanging around as well though, so it's not amazing, right? Like, Benbow should almost like play, like, hang one out every turn, right? You know, just one of the guards or something, just hang him out to kind of tempt him into getting palmed, so that you can then come around, blitz, and then just foul it. But we're getting our shape. We're not getting much palmed here. I guess this is getting claw palmed, right? Unless we plug in the guard and then we blitz this one. So maybe the guard goes there and then we palm this. Well, immediately turned that down. Hello, Kindred. I mean, I'd love one. If you're doing a round of those, I'll sign up. Sadly though, this will be I mean, we have the 4 quarterfinals and the 2 semifinals, and then the final of the Éire BB Cup, and I think that might be it. So I mean, I would say I've probably played my last Blood Bowl 2 game, unless, you know, I go back for nostalgia reasons or something. But my last serious Blood Bowl 2 game anyway has probably been played, as it has for a lot of people. Like, the fact that I've already, like, had it up for an extra 12 hours, yeah, with the play-ins and the round of 16 and stuff has been quite amazing. We should get like another, I don't know, 5-6 hours out of the rest of the cup. So yeah, nothing really happened other than some repositioning, right? And now we are coming in for the palm. Interesting going for the blodge. I guess it doesn't make a difference with the tackle anyway. They all die just as easily as the rest of them, I suppose, at this stage, don't they? Benbow does have to be careful not to leave himself too open to a wizard here as well, right? This looks pretty fine in that regard. That bull needs to stand. Yeah, I guess it's fine. I guess the orcs aren't going for this. Like, if the wizard does come out, it'll probably be like a temptation fireball if Benbow manages to like X-cage or meat cubes or something tasty, or else like a turn 7, turn 8 wizard. Well, turn 7 wizard. So, well, comes in and gets a mighty blow hit on the bull. Not the good bull. Not the good bull, though. The bad bull. Yeah, see, the problem with this is, right, now you're getting this hit for free. This is getting hit for free. And this is probably getting blitzed. You can actually just hit this for free as well. So you're getting this palmed for free. You're getting this clawed for free. And you're getting this 2D hit for free. And then you can blitz something else after that. Guess the only consideration is to consider whether or not that's going to leave you too open, isn't it? So he does. So the blitzer survives. The black orc survives. The lino does get hit in the face as well. He also survives, which is fair enough. We haven't blitzed. I guess the bull's just gonna come up here or something. Problem is it leaves you stuck, but I guess it's just a 2+ off right at the end of the day. And he survives there as well. Ah, fantastic. Yeah, like, there are still a good few Blood Bowl 2 leagues running around, I've heard. To be fair, I've enough with my with the Blood Bowl 3 league. It's enough for me just playing the one. I was in a couple of others. Well, I was in like a tabletop league as well, and a few other things. And then once they ran their course, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm happy just having the one scheduled game every, well, the BB3 one was every 2 weeks. And even then, when it came around to playing the game, I was kind of like, ugh. Having to play a game of Blood Bowl. But that's just me, right? Look, loads of people love leagues, and leagues are the spine of Blood Bowl, right? So that's fantastic. Okay, we got to be a bit careful here, not to leave ourselves too open, or indeed too prone to a fireball. I think we should be okay. It's turn 5. You're in the comms box. All right, give us 2 seconds. Let me pause. Hello.
Hello.
How was your haul?
Yeah, it's just one of them. Like, it's just like it's not a satisfying finish to the story, really.
Yeah. Okay, well,
yeah,
I don't know.
You feel like there should be a sequel, but there's not.
Okay.
But hey, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
It is, yeah. I've shared my screen there if you want to have a look.
Yeah, I'm in. Excellent.
Good man. So yeah, I was. Yeah, I think I might just turn you up just quietly. Well, just loudly, I suppose.
I can't shout on screen because my
no, you're fine.
In bed.
Look, you're not as bad as listening to Seabras.
This looks like generally a good matchup, but slightly rough because the Chorfs have rolled some really nice anti-orc power.
They have, yeah. A bit like your game against Will Walsh, really.
The Dwarves fired for a change.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Steve has the wizard, right? Steve's
fucked. If I'm honest.
Yeah, I mean, you're nothing if not honest.
Yeah, it's just wizard is great and stuff, but he's only got the one responsive character. It's like Ben's bulls are terrifying.
They are. He has amazing bulls.
Yeah.
Well, like I was saying, like this one is like next fucking level, and then this one is just perfect. But he looks like nothing. And it doesn't help that he's just like removing everything without like.
Yeah. See, like once the first couple of chips happen, like Orcs tend to just fall apart. They're one of them teams that really feel like they need like 10, 11 on the pitch to shine.
Yeah.
Once they start getting a few chipped off because they're not responsive, they haven't got the fastest movement. It just carries on getting battered.
Yeah, they kind of snowball. Like there's a good few teams like that as well. Like Necro are quite like that, I found.
The best snowbally team in the game, I'd say.
Yeah, like they either do really, really well because they're removing things, or they lose a positional, and then they just get removed themselves. So a pretty nice switch over here. And a KO back.
One is correct. He just needs to try and find a way.
He does. Wow. Yeah, he needs to get something off here. Like,
maybe looking to try and foul the strength 4 claw bomber here. That'd be my priority because he's not stopping the ball, like wizard or not. It'd be a waste of a wizard. Just see if you can get it to overtime.
Yeah. It is the problem that they have. But like even then, you know, they've taken what, like 5 removals currently. He used the apple on a dead big un or black orc. I watched this turn live and I didn't know what the fuck Benbow was doing.
Yeah, he's wild sometimes.
Like I looked at this and I was like, what are you doing? Like but you know, it works out for him. Most of the time. And then like you just have to take that hit because he's edge up, move up. But then like it's so hard because you're saying that like it's a 3-2, right? And then it's a 1D to get a POW. Which is just so unlikely to happen anyway. And then Steve does run out the wizard, which I hated.
Hate that. What now, Steve? What now, mate?
Well, it forced him into a 4+, right? And you also have the chance of picking the ball up.
Because you got the break, I suppose. But then you're robbing yourself of a KO roll as well, even if he doesn't score. So you're not counter scoring here, which is the big issue in using the wizard, right? So if we're using the wizard, we need to at least have like the counter score option on the table. Lucky boy gets the fucking cat, typical. Such a lucky dog, this Benbow, I swear to God.
I was wondering, and it was just my gut reaction. When we picked the ball up on the edge, I wonder if you just go for the punt.
Yeah, looking at the lack of hobos, we probably are going for the punt, I would say.
Yeah, like you've Chorfs to pick it up.
Yeah.
And they've like, so like you're guaranteed at least a 2D and then a 4+, and then maybe a 4+4+.
Yeah, you're making a 4+4+, which is the big thing. But rather than just a 4+. Like he's gonna knock you down. You're going down. He can 3-dice you. And then
So I mean, like it's one of those where like it's not even like, oh well, he mightn't pick the ball up. And then this was the scary thing.
So is that a 2+4+4+ then?
Yeah. I stopped watching at halftime, but I had things to do.
Oh, would you look at that? He's picked it up.
And then this was insane. But he just had to, right?
This goes.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised?
Well, I mean, this bull just scores all the time. As much as he tried not to score on the bull, he just always found himself in the position where it was like, well, the bull can win the end zone, and I can hand it off to him.
Yeah, it's wild.
So, I mean, it's pretty rough for Steve.
Yeah, he's knackered.
But it's one of those, right, where like, obviously he's massively up against it, but if you just get, like, take it into your own head that you're going into halftime 1-0 down, and then you have a wizard to get your drive done.
Yeah.
Or if you can like somehow get your drive done without pulling out the wizard.
This is Chorfs, like he needs the wizard. Nearly. What am I trying to say? It's like Orcs driving are awful. Yeah. Chorfs are a great defensive team, especially with the balls he has. Could have really done with saving the wizard, man. It's just he didn't have a counter score on the plate. It wasn't the move, I don't think.
Yeah. It's like, because you're basically guaranteeing 75% chance or 25% chance. Well, 75% chance he scores anyway on the 4+ pickup. So there's a 25% chance he doesn't score. And then it's also 2+3 to pick the ball up once you roll the 2+. And then he does actually have to knock you down, but it is quite likely for it to happen, like you say. So it's just a case of whether we can bang out some hobgoblins. Well, you need to really bang out all 3 of them, don't you? To do something.
Mighty Bird Pylon gets him a stun. 1-1.
And another stun here. So Benbow guaranteed 11.
I don't know why we're not making these 3 dice.
Yeah. Could have been.
But who's to say?
Who's to say, Cock? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how you drive this one. Steve's team's missing a dirty player.
It is,
So
yeah.
badly.
Yeah.
You just
I
need
mean,
that extra, especially against like teams you've got to make the high roll against.
well, this is it. Like, he has one mighty blow. Well, he has two mighty blow, but like he has one mighty blow tackle. It is just very light.
Yeah.
Like,
All this, it's the issue with like getting a quote unquote ball carrier with an alt team is
yeah,
that you end up using the ball carrier to just score all the time. When you could be
yeah.
distributing the SPP throughout the team.
Like, in saying that though, like his Black Orcs are really nice.
Yeah,
He
nice and
has,
developed.
yeah, and like all the the blitzers are all pretty nice. It's just
Yeah, they could all be at like guard, mighty blow,
they could, yeah.
tackle.
Yeah, and it's like the stand firm is fine, but like one stand firm isn't amazing.
No, you need it to be like you need at least like 3, I'd say,
Yeah, yeah.
to really feel the effect of it.
And then pitch invasion, which is fair and balanced.
That's his ball carrier as well.
Yeah, it's fine. He'll just pick it up on one of the other blitzers. And Kaz the Chorf, no
Nice.
Wapo.
Lucky start to the half. That's lovely.
The other Chorf that was on the LOS that didn't get stunned. So I mean, like, honestly, that pitch invasion was great for Benbow.
I think my eyes would have been on the ball for the blitz there.
Yeah.
I would have followed up, or I'd have put because he followed up with the guy who got the injury with, right? If you don't do that, you can put 2 assists in, and you can get a pile-on hit on the
bull.
On the ball, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it?
He's doing the right thing, like he's fouling the ball.
Yeah, you have to. And it's a shame about the stand firm as well, right? And I'd have been tempted to dodge off, but we hadn't picked up the balls, so you can't.
This is why I do like going for 12.
Yeah.
You use 12 because your main removal guy just gets claw pond and that happens.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's a shame we didn't get the POW, but like...
Yeah. But at the end of the day, it was a conflict, right? It's 50-50 to get the power or not.
Yeah. So, like, it's one of those where you can say it now, it's like, oh, I don't know, but...
Yeah. Whereas with the ball, you could, like, push him away and be free.
Yeah.
As well, you know, if you didn't get the power, so it's just one of them.
Yeah. I think it's just...
so far beyond there.
Yeah, it just comes down to a bit more forward...
thinking,
yeah. You know, it's like my stream title the other day, I think before you click.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so far behind now.
Yeah, we like one of my main objectives this turn, because he's so far to the left, I would have been a big old foul on the Super Bowl. We could have got a really big foul on that guy.
Yeah, I mean maybe we would have if we got the POW here, right?
Yeah, I still think you do it regardless of power there or not.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's ramping up for a quick score here and trying to make something happen.
Maybe he just fucking has to. Well, I suppose there's no KOs to come back or anything. It's pretty tough. But like, this is the problem, you know, you said yourself that the bulls are just so good. They're able to just recover so quickly.
Yeah.
So like you're having 2 bulls back here to contend with now. You've probably like 4 orcs that can bomb down the side here. And then they're just gonna get caught anyway. Well, maybe 5. You could like blitz this one and free him up as well. But where are you gonna go? Like stand here and get pinned in? Yeah, I guess that square's pretty good.
In all honesty, as Benbow, I'm not really sure I'm worried about the score at all. I would be trying to like maximize hits and keep my key players safe, if I'm honest.
Yeah. I think that's probably why he was just like shepherding almost, right? He's like, if you want to come down here, come down here. But I think Steve has just gone, yeah, we'll come back and take hits.
Yeah. Oh?
Just giving it back to the super guy. Because, well, the Lino's only moved 5 as well, right? So at least this guy's moved 7, so that... I mean, you still, I suppose, at this stage, gotta think about doing an 8-turn stall. Even if it ends up scoring in, like, 6.
Yeah. The only issue with... what's the issue? You want
There's
him...
so many.
Yeah, you want him... Yeah, I think I prefer the quick score, because you want him to then think about having to score in his half rather than maximising hits. Because if I'm Benbow now and we're 1-0, like, I'm just going to punch you.
Yeah. It's just really continue with punching.
And try and just get an efficient, like, lineup of hits going.
Yeah, I mean, Benbow's just about banging now, right, anyway.
Yeah.
Especially...
Well, I'd be doing if I was Benbow. I wouldn't give a flying fluff about the ball.
Especially with Steve just pulling back, right? Because now that they can just recover their position, and you know that KO there is pretty cool, and like all of a sudden you have barely any orcs even on their feet.
Guess the body be a nice one.
Yeah. Well, just a stun, but like that's gonna continue happening. Man, it's just so tough. Like you're down so many players. Like they only had 1 bench as well.
Orcs would be killer at high TV if we just weren't the claw.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen plenty of orc teams beat Chorfs, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Right, but you need to have like everyone's skills needs to be right. You need to have a lot of guard and a lot of weight, but.
Yeah. But at the same time,
DP.
Yeah, like, but there is a reason why Crucifer was so good with Chorfs.
Yeah. They're a great development team. It's just so good.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, Benbow's isn't even arguably the best Chorf team in the quarterfinals.
Oh, is it not?
No, there's like 3 other Chorf teams.
Oh, fuck off.
Like, four out of the quarterfinalists have Claw Mighty Blow piling on, like...
What is wrong with these players? Chorfs, man. Yeah, I'm quite good at Chorfs, yeah. I swear I had like a 70% win rate or something with Chorfs.
Yeah.
And they're just so miserable to play. There's no joy to be found in them at all.
It's just mindless, isn't it? Like, it's how I find playing Orcs. I'm just like, yep, I hit this thing, move on.
Well, like Necro, you do a bit of everything, man. You get real scrappy with it, it's good.
You can, yeah. But you also have, like, the pace to kind of just run away if, well, because you end up having to do it anyway sometimes. You have to, like... You're like, everything else is just stuck, and you're like, well, okay. Me and my 4 friends are gonna run down this side of the pitch now, bye. And stun for a send-off.
Well played, Steve, getting the passive removal. Well
yeah. It's like the third removal he's got all game. So yeah, we're turn 13.
Oh, he's so shit. Oh, what?
Just stun as well. Not your own players. To be fair, that's like what the second GFI we failed, but like it's one of those where like the game is already so against you.
Yeah.
And then you can't even roll a fucking 2+, and you're just like, what's the point?
I think I see a ball attack somewhere.
Yeah.
Not sure I'm risking the GFI push reroll as well. Because it's still 2 times.
Yeah. I think you just. I mean, it's just it's a 2+, right? It's pretty fine. Ooh. Instant full snakes.
3, 4, 5, 6. Did he put himself in range? Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
He has. This is so. The last 2 games I watched of Steve, he had this habit of hanging out the blitzers like a square too far forward in front of like the rest of his team. Whereas now he didn't have a chance to do it because he just didn't have a team. So in he goes. I don't think he could have done anything else there either, right?
No.
I think it's right. Score because I can rather than, you know, not scoring. It looks better to lose 2-1, right?
Yeah.
2K will stay out with a keg as well. Ugh.
Is that all Steve got in the inducements? A keg?
A keg and the wizard, yeah.
Oh, the wizard.
Yeah. Cheers, Kindred. Enjoy, man.
I think, I don't know, Orcs don't get loads out of inducements. I think
No.
the star players are a little too expensive.
Yeah, I mean, Bomber's pretty good.
Yeah. The double-edged sword all the time, yeah.
He is.
Yeah. Like, on defense, generally, that's not where you're struggling, right? And again,
well,
it's like...
this game you were. Right? But yeah, in general, you're not, yeah. So, I mean, 3 turns, 1 reroll to stop this Chorf drive.
Let's go!
With 8 men's. Let's see if anything survives. But, you know, at least these guys aren't getting... Well, no, they are getting claw bombed. Let's be honest.
Shh, they don't know it yet.
At least it required the blitz. You know, that's all the solid defense got away. Didn't pile on the KO.
Yeah.
Fair, he's a good bit away from leveling up. I don't know if he'll level up before the final. Probably not. Although, you know, if he piled on there, he could be 2 SPP closer.
Did any of the Chorfs have to face each other?
There was a Chorf mirror the last round, yeah. That was a trill to cast.
What about this round?
No, not in the quarters.
Okay.
There was your Necro versus the Dark Elves. There was High Elves versus Chorfs, Necro versus Chorfs, and Chorfs versus the Orcs.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there could be a Chorf mirror for Benbow in his future, depending on the result of Golden Gate and Riot Killer. Although, judging from all the messages in the Discord, I don't know if they're going to get that game played.
Why? What?
It's just like, can you play today? No, I can't.
Repeatedly for the last week.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's why I hate scheduling. Like.
Oh, I despise it, mate. It's one of them. I could quite easily just drop all leagues forever.
Yeah. Like we've our Blood Bowl 3 Cup is just got started today for the Blood Bowl 3 World Cup ticket thing.
What?
And like we have like I say we've like 3 weeks to get it finished, but it's supposed to be finished since like mid-September.
Yeah.
And the problem is, like, 8 of us, maybe even more than 8 of us, are going to fucking Greece. So, like, we have until next Saturday to finish the play-ins or whatever, and it just got drawn today, and I was like, hi, I can play tomorrow, Monday evening, or Tuesday evening. But so is my opponents.
Take a laptop to fucking Greece.
Yeah. Listen, we'll just play it in Greece in a bar, and we'll let you know the result, and you can admin it.
He's obsessed with this ball.
He is. It's hilarious how he just, like, always magnetizes the ball to the bull. And it's even better.
What skill is he even after at this point, for fuck's sake?
Probably fucking catch, the way he's going.
Was he nickeled, is he?
I think so. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'd foul it if I could.
Yeah. The old uphill. Oh, no. 3%, let's do this. Let's go.
So we've 3 dice to avoid the 2+. I don't know if we can even 3 dice. Can we?
Yeah, it only needs 2. So
yeah, we
can. 1, 2,
yeah,
3.
2.
Oh, no, we can.
Yeah, we can.
That's the GFI, don't he? No?
No, he just goes there.
No, I'm not very good at counting, apparently.
Apparently not, no.
Yeah,
Gets the pow.
Well, GG.
GG. There he goes. Yeah. I mean, it's... Yeah, well rolled, Benbo. To be fair, he needed a lot of luck in the last round. This round, he just needed to sit there and click some...
Sailed through. even decided to hand off into the end zone.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's hilarious, right? The bull has never let him down on catching the ball once. Except the time you had to put a reroll in. But, yeah, that was good old Benbowbaggins versus Steve.
Yeah,
and
Steve.
Yeah, commiserations to Steve. And Benbow gets to play either the winner of Right Killer or what did I say? Golden Gate.
There you go.
Hello, Hagram. Goodbye, Hagram. And thanks everyone for watching.